There are voices that echo through generations. Not because they were loud, but because they were true. Maya Angelou's voice was one of them. Her words did more than inspire. They awakened people. They reminded us who we are and who we can become. These are 5 life lessons from Maya Angelou that might just shift how you see the world and yourself. Lesson 1: You are enough. You always were. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anybody. We spend so much of life trying to be more successful, more loved, more worthy. But Maya reminds us, worth isn't something to earn. It's something we already have. The challenge is not to chase approval. It's to remember our value, especially when the world forgets it. Nothing can dim the light which shines from within. That light, it was always yours. Lesson 2: Courage changes everything. Courage is the most important of all the virtues, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. It's easy to speak of love, justice, or honesty. Harder to live them when it costs something. Courage is what turns ideas into action. What allows us to stand up, speak up, and show up fully. If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be. Being brave doesn't mean you aren't afraid. It means you move anyway, with heart, with faith, with fire. Lesson 3: People will forget. But they won't forget how you made them feel. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful. You don't need to say all the right things. Presence is more powerful than perfection. Compassion is more lasting than charisma. You never know whose life you're softening, just by showing up with care. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Small kindness, big legacy. Lesson 4: You can rise, again and again. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Pain is not the end of the story. Struggle is not your identity. Failure is not your definition. You are allowed to break and then rise stronger. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Her words weren't just poetry. They were a declaration. A reminder that your spirit is bigger than your setbacks. Lesson 5: Love liberates. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. But love is not control. Love is not possession. Love is not silence. Love liberates. It doesn't bind. Real love says, I see you. I honor you. I let you grow. Love doesn't hold someone back, it sets them free. And that includes how you love yourself. These 5 lessons aren't just quotes. They're invitations. To be brave. To be kind. To be rooted. To be real. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Let this be your mission too. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be awake. To love deeply. To speak truth. To rise again. To live on purpose. I've learned that making a living is not the same thing as making a life. So make a life. A life full of grace. A life that makes others feel seen. A life that leaves a quiet brilliance behind, long after your voice is gone. As Maya said, nothing will work unless you do. But if you do, if you live with presence and power, your words, your life, will echo too.